Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
Happy Valentine's Day. Good evening, faithful. Not sure how long we're going to be on because we're kind of short on staff tonight. It's Valentine's Day. My buddy Bryant got to take care of the wifey. Yep. Corona's also got to do the same thing. But here's who we got tonight. We got from back east, Little Sponge. And then we got also from back east, Carcast. What's up, buddy?
Yo.
From Daly City, we got John J.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
And we also got Red Jet Shell. What's good?
Hello. So.
Hello, Red Jet.
Yo.
But yeah, so what we started last Friday, and we started the trivia, but that stream had to go. And this is Brian's idea. Shout out to him. So we got we started naming 49ers that had a certain number. And some of them, like some players had multiple numbers, but that's pretty much it. And at this point, we're wow. I haven't even looked at our list of free agents. This is how much I'm into it right now. I'm not going to be messing around with that. But so I'm gonna look up number one.
I believe you're at 22 or something like that.
Well, we're restarting because I deleted that stream, Carcast.
Okay.
It wasn't a good look. It wasn't something that should have been up on my channel. It wasn't something that should have happened on my channel.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
But and why? All-time team. Wow, my search must suck. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
All right.
Prayers up to the people down in KC, though. You gotta say that real quick.
Yeah, I heard. I haven't actually watched the news. I've been hearing about it though.
Yeah.
Stop.
It really sucks.
It's disgusting.
Stuff like that just doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, it's past football. Now it's past that. And to think today was the day I took off because I figured the parade would be today, and I'll be damned, I was right. And it's raining here in the Bay Area, but it wasn't raining in the morning. And then I go, damn, that could have happened here. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I feel bad what happened. It's disgusting because I'm a fan, and that's fans trying to support their team, go out there to cheer for them, and they should have the right to do that. But yeah, that should have never happened in the first place. So I feel horrible, and I hope those who are okay go home with their families.
Only one death has been reported.
So far, that could go up.
Yep, 9 injured.
Well, the rest have been wounded very severely. So
Yeah, it may be more, and that's not even the total body or the count, the injury count. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. It's just damn. Can't even have a damn parade. Like, really? I
Huh.
saw it.
oh, we got the Rams troll.
But
Gosh, why?
Mhm. Spy.
it's all good. You know, it's just
Oh, he's just flying around. He's fine.
hey, I finally found what I wanted.
Okay.
Good Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, doesn't it though? You mean like
Oh,
you mean
why?
like the next Super Bowl being in New Orleans? How fitting.
That's interesting. You know,
I know, right? Right. And it would be
getting
30 years
getting
exactly.
getting back there is a hard thing to do, though.
Right.
You
That's
know,
why I'm just talking about location. Getting there is
yes,
yeah.
that's a whole new story. You know,
Right. And
losing the coaches
looking
that
at the
we lost Kubiak. I think he's the New Orleans offensive coordinator. We
right.
lost
Mhm.
Wilkes, and I honestly don't feel he did anything wrong. You know,
Yeah. Same.
Anthony
Same.
Anthony Lynn
Moments aren't enough to fire somebody. Yeah, Anthony Lynn. Yeah.
to the
Jeez.
Washington Commanders.
and the assistant
You know,
defensive line coach. I forget his name. His name's like Tap or something.
this doesn't
Was
surprise
it?
me.
Yeah, same. Same.
You know, now that we're on the topic of coaching, there's one coach I'd like to see go,
Was it Chris?
and that would be Jim Forrester, our offensive line coach. What have you produced, buddy? You know, all these offensive linemen, we have to trade for Trent Williams. You know, we draft all these guys. Who are they? They're, you know, look at what happened in the Super Bowl. You're the guy that's supposed to that's supposed to have them ready.
And it doesn't seem like he really gets those guys to like not blame each other, because John Feliciano just straight up blamed Spencer Burford. Called
Yeah,
him
he
out.
did. He threw him under the bus, but Feliciano was a 1-year contract. You know,
Right.
I don't know if he'll even be back. You know, I highly doubt it.
I'm sorry, but he also was he also said something to Jalen Carter about Carter's dead teammate. I was like,
What the?
No, I don't quite know. I thought Jalen Carter said like some sort of death threat to him. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
What?
And I'm
Okay,
not,
so-
I can't comment because I don't know what actually happened, you know.
Wow,
I
it's fans and now it's players. That's crazy.
Jeez, is
supposedly
it that bad?
um,
Damn. Oh my god. Over a
supposedly
game?
what-
Oh my
well, if
Well-
that would have happened, if Carter would have said something like that, and Feliciano would have reported it to the NFL, it would have came out already that Carter got fined, suspended, something in that realm.
Like
months
Spongy,
later,
we weren't there. I don't know what happened. We weren't in the game. You know, it's just one of those. It's just one of those things. You know, it's just probably something someone made to get clicks, buddy. You know, that's a lot of people do that too.
No, Jalen Carter said it himself. Because he went at Feliciano on Twitter.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna get to 49er trivia here. And Bryant came up with this idea. I got to give him 100% credit. So, Spongy, you're not a 49er, but I'm still going to ask you. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. You know, either way, right? So, 49ers that wore the jersey number 1. And, you know, you could go back in history as far as you want. I know you're not very old.
Okay.
You know, but we're going to start with Spongy. Spongy, do you know any 49er players, former, now, whatever, that wore number 1?
Skip me there. I know I'm going to
Okay,
regret this one.
it's all good. It's all good, buddy. Like I said, you're not a 49er fan. So, John Jay, what do you got, buddy? Niners that wore number 1.
See, the only number player that wore number 1 that I can basically come up with, it was said on the Friday was, what's his name? Former Buckeye Troy Smith.
He's definitely on the list. Red Jet. You know what? Former 49ers or current, doesn't matter, that wore the jersey number 1.
I hope this is right. I was going to say Jet McKinnon.
He's not on the list. There is a guy that he wasn't on the team this year, but he was on the team last year that wore number 1. Here's a hint. He went to the Houston Texans.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Offense or defense?
Because he actually changed his number to 1 when they changed their rules. So I think he was only
Oh,
1
I
for
know.
1 year.
I know who it is.
But if you need a second, I can come back to you. It's okay. Carcast, former 49ers that wore number 1.
Didn't we have that one kid? I'm trying to think of his name. Anderson or something?
Kicker? Gary Anderson? Okay, that counts.
I've heard of the name.
And I don't matter because I'm the one running it. So, yeah. So the list of former 49ers that wore number 1. Gary Anderson, kicker. Carcast just said it. Jose Cortez, a kicker. He was actually 2005, right?
Oh, wow.
Nolan Smith. This is a guy way before our time, before I was alive, 1969.
Oh,
Troy
wow.
Smith, the quarterback, 2010. And Jimmy Ward, last year.
Oh, duh. Oh, my God.
I know. I knew you would do that when I
should have known that. Duh.
Oh, yeah, he did wear number 1.
Duh, he sure did. Golly. It's been that kind of week.
And it's hard to remember because it was just a 1-year thing after the rules changed, you know. So, but yeah, I'm certain I got my number 2 search going on now. Now I'm on the right website. Ooh, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 choices here. Really? He wore that 2021. All right. Little Sponge, former 49ers that wore number 2. If you need to pass, it's okay. Like I said, you're not a 49er fan.
Yeah, I'm going to go Lenore.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's currently wearing it. So, you know, that's cool. John Jay. I should rotate. I'll start the rotation next time. John Jay, former 49ers that wore number 2 or current.
Oh,
but
so
he just picked Lenore, so he don't, you know, he's gone.
So former or current players?
It can be current, but Spongy just picked Lenore, and he's the only current guy we have with a number 2. So
I think wasn't David Akers? Did he wear number 2 or
he's on the list, buddy?
Okay,
you got
it. Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Oh, damn! Oh man,
there's quarterbacks. There's a couple quarterbacks and a couple kickers. There's a corner. There's another corner on here too. And this was 2021. But Red Jet, who do you got? Number 2.
Oh, God, I can't think of his damn name. Fuck it, I'll say Red Jet Shield.
Good answer.
That's my answer. Yeah, that's my answer. Because I don't know. Sad.
All right. CarCast. Who do you got? Former 49ers that wore number 2.
Jason Verrett.
That's it in 2021. And then Lenore changed in 2022 and 2023. But yeah, the list is David Akers, Blaine Gabbert,
Gabbert.
Eddie Howard, and that was 1998. I wouldn't just 1 year. I wouldn't expect anyone to know that. Hoyer the Destroyer, Brian Hoyer in 2017.
Yeah, that's in the chat.
CarCast, you got that. Ooh. We got us another participant.
Hello, Melissa.
And so can you name a former 49er with a number 1? Melissa?
Jimmy Ward.
He was actually he was taken by CarCast, but let me relook it up real fast. I'll tell you how many. You only have 5 choices
for that number 1 jersey.
Yeah, 2 kickers, a quarterback, and I have no idea what that guy is.
No, I don't think I took that. I think it's still. I don't think I think I two. I think we forgot.
Well, John Jay picked Gary Anderson, and you picked Jimmy Ward. You're the only guys that have 2 points.
I think I
right
picked
now.
Gary Anderson. I think John Jay picked Troy Smith.
Oh, did he?
The Buckeye.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a kicker in 2005, Melissa. If you ain't got anything, it's okay.
I think Gary Anderson. John Jay picked. Yeah.
Do not know that.
What is this doing? I don't want no newsletter. But all right, so we're actually on number 2, and Lenore's taken. I know he's your favorite corner. He's already taken.
Mm-hmm.
And so is David Akers. But can you name any other players that have wore number 2 in 49er history?
Jason Verrett. Jason Verrett a couple of years ago switched from 22 to 2.
Yep, in 2021. So number 2 was done. David Akers, Blaine Gabbert, Eddie Howard, which nobody knows. Like I said before, nobody knows. 1998, 1-year guy. Hoyer the Destroyer in 2017. Brian Hoyer. Theodore Lenore.
Number 3.
Hoyer the Destroyer of games. I mean, he just wasn't.
Yeah.
Talk about the
true.
tool that caused us to go 0-8 to start the Shanahan era.
Yeah, I think so.
Far out of my memory for all of eternity.
But so then, yeah, actually, it was him, and then they started C.J. Beathard, traded for that one guy. Oh, do we have another person in here, or is that? Oh, it's CarCast with the East Coast Wi-Fi.
Yes,
it's got East Coast bias. You know, we're a West Coast team, so it's East Coast bias Wi-Fi. But then you have Colt McCoy, Ralph. Wow, I don't want to pronounce that. This is 1991. It's like Moshe Jinko. What the heck is that last name? Todd Peterson, Ricky Smith, and Jason Verrett. These are all the guys that wore number 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be moving on to number 3.
How many numbers altogether?
Well, we could do like 15 and then talk 49ers because I mean we don't have a lot to talk about right now. You know.
Yeah, I get it. I feel it.
I know Bryant couldn't pronounce the guy's name either, if I remember right. But I deleted the stream, so there's no proof.
Number 3.
Former 49ers that wore and current that wear number 3, and we're gonna start over with John Jay. We're gonna start moving the rotation around here.
Mm-hmm.
John Jay, what do you got, buddy?
Let's see. Brian put a really, really good one. So I'm going to try to see if I know another player. I know Ray wears 3.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Counts. That
That's
counts.
Oh, it counts? Okay.
It counts. Current or former, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, Melissa, current or former 49ers that wore number 3.
Jaquiski Tart.
Oh, yep, he's on the list.
It's when they went 1, 2, 3, 4 in the DB room.
Oh my goodness, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, Ward went 1, Tart went 3, Brett went 2, and Manny Mosley went 4.
We had that guy on the roster at one point. Carcast, former 49ers that wore number 3.
CJ Beathard.
There you go.
It counts. It counts. Bryant got
sure
it.
Does.
Oh,
Brian
Brian.
got it, though.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brian.
When in doubt, when in doubt, Carcast, look to the chat.
Yep.
To the chat.
I didn't even see that. Okay, let's see. Man.
Damn, Brian, you are on
Oh,
fire.
yeah, that guy too.
Yeah, pass. I can't think of anyone right now, off the top of my head. No.
Okay. Red Jet. Former 49ers that wore number 3. CJ Beathard, Ray, and Tart's taken. Who?
I'm cheating from the chat. I'm gonna say, let me see. I'm cheating. Whole cheating. Colt McCoy.
Bryant, quit giving him the answers.
Yeah, I didn't realize Brian even put stuff out.
He's good though.
When in doubt, the answer is Bryant Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
Right?
that.
Right?
Hey, he does have a number 3 jersey. He does.
I
There you go.
mean, he always wins with that number 3 too, so it's like an honorary number 3 is Brian Culp.
Joe Montana. That's funny. But CJ Beathard, Jeff Chandler, Ray McLeod, Jim Miller. This is 1980 to 1982. Rick Murrer. You guys remember that former Seahawk quarterback? Rick Murrer. He was with us in the year 2000. Tom Oroz, which 1-year player in 1983. Cody Pickett. 2004
I saw that in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I that's what I was looking. That's the guy that when I was looking at the list, I was like, that guy is on our team. But Jeff Reed, 2010, Jacquees Tart, 20. It says 2021 because that's when they switched. And Tommy Thompson, 95 through 97.
Yeah, I knew 2 of them, but they were both right off the board. The first 2.
Is that Spongy?
You're young,
Yeah.
so yeah. Ooh, this one actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that 11 choices? Yes, 11 choices.
Which number? I'm sorry.
So we're gonna start with Melissa because we're moving the number 1 in the rotation over. We're on number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
So Melissa, for former or current 49ers that wear number 4.
Number 4. I'm thinking of the punter. It was with David Akers. I'm blanking on his name right now because I wanted to shout out a special teams guy for Brian Culp. So,
There is a punter on the list. He was with us for 10 years, and at one point he was our only Pro Bowler.
David Akers, and what was the punter's name? Andy Lee. Sorry.
That's it.
Andy Lee. Sorry.
That's it.
Blank.
And he was at one point, folks. Andy Lee, our punter, was our only Pro Bowler. This is when Spongy may have been a twinkle in his dad's eye. But it was a long time ago, right? I think it was before Spongy's time. But Carcast, who do you got, buddy? Former, current, current players that wear number 4. There is a current.
Emmanuel Mosley.
Man, he did too. For 2 years.
Yeah, he sure did.
He did for 2 years.
That's a good answer, kid.
Red Jet, former or current? Remember, there's a current. I'm saying that because I don't want to see Brent be disappointed.
Oh, I'm going to make him very happy. Jake the Snake Moody. Let's go. Let's go. Too easy.
Oh, he just got a nickname.
Jake the Snake Moody. How about that? Y'all like that? In my Kirk Cousins voice, you like that?
Well, let's rotate up to John J. John J, buddy. What do you got? Former players that wore number 4.
He was a kicker for us. Phil Dawson.
I got one. I got one.
Spongy, it's your turn, buddy.
Nick Mullins.
Yeah, it was coming.
Man, he did too. Yep, he did. Spongy's on the board. Well, he's got 2, actually. Sweet. Yeah, Bryant would have been very disappointed if no one would have said, is everything okay? I just heard like a crashing noise.
Sound check.
May have been Carcast. He's currently the ghost of YouTube, though. I think that might be his East Coast Wi-Fi. All right, we're going players that start with number 5. Who did I just start with? Wasn't that Carcast?
It was me.
You started with Melissa.
It was you.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's Carcast. So Red Jet, you're going second. You got choice. There are 7 players. Carcast, what do you got? Current or former?
Oh man.
Oh, y'all don't know this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there are so many. No, there's a couple current.
There is? Wait, hold on.
Nope, no cheating. No chat. No chat.
Randy Gregory.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There you go. Go. Yeah. Duh, I forgot about that guy. Sure.
Brian's funny.
I know. I'm looking.
Yeah, Carcast, can you think of anybody?
Oh, I said Randy Gregory if you didn't hear me.
He said Randy Gregory.
Oh, Randy Gregory. Okay, I just didn't hear you. All right, Red Jet, who do you got?
All day Trey Lance. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It counts.
You're right.
John J. John J. Who do you got, buddy?
This one is so hard. Oh man. Oh wait. Hold on. Jeff Garcia.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised no one said his name already. Spongy.
I just had a guy. Who was that? I had those 3, and then I had one other guy. Come on. Yeah, pass me.
Okay. And who else we got? Melissa.
Hard pass. Sorry, the snow really affects my head, and I haven't been sleeping well.
Well, in 1987, we had Jack Brockhouse. 2010, David Carr. 99 through 2003, Jeff Garcia. Randy Gregory, this is current. Trey Lance, 21 through 22. Chase McLaughlin in 2019, and Bradley Pinion in 2015 to 18.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh crap! I was thinking about Bradley Pinion, but I didn't know if he was 5 or 6.
It's okay to guess too if you want to take a stab at it. Ooh, really? He wore number 6 too.
Damn. Oops. Uh-oh.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. I'm looking at. I didn't know he did. So we got number 6, and we're starting with Red Jet this time.
Damn.
There's a current player,
Red.
although we didn't really see him on the field.
Yeah.
But there's a current player.
Man.
I'm thinking of.
Damn. Oh God. Don't do this to me. Okay, I'm gonna throw a name. I know it's wrong, and I don't care. Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom. Nope, Gavin Newsom's not on the list.
Sure he is. He has great hair.
Bryant will definitely agree, and Bryant just scored one with Jose Cortez there, folks.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
He
one.
did. He did.
Damn.
And there's Bebop. What's good, buddy?
Bebop Jones.
So, John Jay, it's your turn, buddy. Number 6.
Yeah, Brian took a good one. Yeah, Jose Cortez. You know what? I'm gonna pass.
Oh wow.
And we do have a fact in the chat. Thanks for pulling up, buddy. If you're not subscribed, please do. Steve Young was the only one to wear number 8. You're not lying.
To this day,
You got
if I'm not
Don
mistaken.
Dotson. Good evening. We got Bebop.
What's up, Don?
I can't spell either, Bebop. That's why I got spell check. Yep.
I'm dyslexic, so I can't spell.
Crazy Juice, what's good, buddy? But so anyway, we're on to Sponge. Sponge, can you think of a number 6 49er?
You said it earlier. You said he didn't play much this year. Danny Gray.
Yep.
Oh,
Gray.
That's because we didn't see him on the field. He's not fresh in anyone's minds. Right? Melissa, can you think of a number 6?
Wasn't that one of many most new numbers, or am I getting that wrong?
Whose?
Mohamed Sanu. I'm pretty sure he had like 4 different numbers.
Yep. Yes, it is. It's one of his. Carcast, who do you got?
Pass.
Bebop actually got one because he guessed Mitch Wisnowski. He changed his number in 2022 to 18.
Crap, I forgot about that.
Yep, he changed his number.
Cole is partying somewhere.
Yeah, Brian Culp was disappointed.
As he should.
Can't believe 10 push-ups. 10 flips.
So we're gonna start with John Jay. We're going with number 7, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Number 7. I'm gonna go with a current player, Charvarius Ward.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yep.
There you go.
Mooney, yes, sir.
Little sponge, buddy. What do you got?
He's muted. Come on off that mute.
Well, you know.
Yeah, probably the Wi-Fi maybe. Huh?
It could be. I don't think I have him. Nope, I don't have him muted. Oh, Bryant
Coast
got one. Wade Ritchie. Wade Ritchie's off the board.
East Coast has been covered in snow and crap all week.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Awful.
Dude, it's February and it was 43. It says rain, but I never saw any.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like that
kind of
awful
thing around this time.
It's like it's big fat flurries, and then it's like ice cold wind and snow, and just like make up its mind what weather it is, so it keeps switching every few hours.
Well, normally in February it's like 20s here. Sometimes it'll get down to like 2 degrees, and it's been warm. Like we've actually been cracking the shop doors, getting us some fresh air. But and the heater's not even on. Like we have a furnace in the shop, and it hasn't ran at all.
Oh, wow, nice.
But Little Sponge ain't back, so we'll just pull on back up to him here in a minute. Melissa, former 49ers, that wore number 7.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, is that what I heard?
Colin Kaepernick.
Yep, that's what I heard. That's the first person that comes to my mind when you say number 7. Carcass, who do you got, buddy? Pass?
Oh, yeah, pass. Damn.
Oh, okay. Red Jet, who do you got?
Oh, crap. Javarius got taken. Cap got taken. Oh, my gosh. I should have some fun with this. Oh, why not? RuPaul for number 7.
Nope. But it's okay to guess. It's okay to guess. So we got Jason Baker from 01 to 02, Gov Benjamin from 81 to 83. I'm gonna have to look him up because I've never even heard that name. Ken Dorsey.
Yep, that's in the chat. Damn,
Ken Dorsey from
chat.
04 to 05. Colin Kaepernick, 11 to 16. Wade Ritchie, which is Brian's guess, 98 to 2000. Mark Stevens, 1 year only, 1987.
Wow.
Tristan Visciano in 2020. I think he was a special teamer. Chavarius Ward and Tom Zendages, 1995. I'm horrible at pronouncing names, folks. My bad.
Do you guys take a moment of silence to start the podcast off?
We're actually we're gonna do that here in just a minute. I'm just I was waiting for people to actually show up and watch because what happened in Kansas City is a tragedy.
Oh yeah.
And yes, we're on number 8. So if everybody just wants to spit it out.
Steve Young.
Yep.
Stevie Beans.
He's the only 49er in history to actually wear number 8. So
I hope he's the only one. I hope it stays that way.
Me
from
too.
From your neck of the woods there, David. His grandpa started to Brigham Young University.
Hey, I got to meet him,
I know.
Oh, nice.
That's why I'm trying to give you like a softcore introduction to mentioning that you and Brian got to not only hang out with him, but talk to him and get a jacket signed.
Oh, Bryant. Yeah. Bryant actually, we're it was the gold mine experience opening night, the 49ers versus Giants. It was a Thursday night game this season. And we were, we were, the game was getting over and a couple people actually got up and left like 30 seconds before the guy goes, "Hey, you guys in a hurry? You want to go on the field?" We were like, yeah. Yes. He's like, hang out a little bit. So we had to hang out and wait for the crowd to disperse, and then we all had these wristbands on, right? So he walks us down and like the security, we're walking down towards the field and like we pick up some youngins, some kids, and while we were walking, our group did, and security was checking wristbands, and the kids didn't have wristbands. They tried. I can't blame them, but they didn't get on the field, right? But they let us down on the field, and I'm walking on it. I'm like, honestly, it was cut like a golf green, folks, really short grass. And it was kind of soft. You know, I was surprised with how soft it actually was. You know, no wonder they wear cleats. Let's be honest here. But me and Brian are down on the field, and one of the security guys that's keeping us in the section, because they got maintenance guys driving machines on one side. He says, "Hey, Steve Young's down here." We're both like, "What?" He's like, "He's that guy in that dress shirt over there." Me and Brian were like, "Huh?" So, and he's a nice guy. He's taking pictures with everyone. And Bex from East Coast Red and Gold, if you haven't checked that out, please go check that out, folks. She had a Sharpie. She busted out the Sharpie. And, you know, Bryant was talking to Steve Young for a minute, and he told him about how he got hit by a truck when he was younger. And, you know, Bryant had his gold jacket on, his reversible, you know, black or gold. And Steve Young turned him around and signed it. I wish I got a picture of the look on Bryant's face when it was happening. It was awesome. You know, Bryant was just like surprised, like, what's happening? You know, it was awesome. But yeah, I got to meet Steve Young. I'll actually send you. Bryant took a picture with my phone, but I had my timer on, so it was like, I mean, when we were separating after we took the picture. But Tony took a good picture and sent it to me, and I'll actually send that to you, Regette, on Instagram, so you can.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see that. And yeah, we're down on the field. You know, I actually got a picture of me in the end zone too. I thought it was awesome that they let us on the field that night.
Yeah, that's cool. There you go.
But let's go.
Let's
go ahead and do 49 seconds of silence for the tragedy that happened in Kansas City. You know, and we'll start right now. And there we go. But yeah, you know what happened in Kansas City ain't right. You know, and unmute you. Sorry, Carcass, you had some noises going on.
Yeah, my bad. Yep.
I muted you. But you know, prayers for Kansas City. You know, that stuff just doesn't need to happen.
Yeah,
it
sucks. Yeah,
it's fucked up. It's messed up.
And now's when you know y'all learn something about me. So I live in the state of Utah. We have, you know, we have laws. You know, you have to pass a background check to get any sort of firearm.
Right.
Yeah, yes, I do have some, and I take one with me everywhere I go. And the primary reason is personal protection. And if something like this ever happens with me around, it is not going to be happening for long. Because, you know, it's not only my safety I'm worried about, like all the people, you know. I don't want to see anything bad happen to anybody.
Same.
So, and yet, yes, Andrew Martinez, it is. We're actually, a few years ago, we used to have concealed to carry permits, but they changed the law where you don't have to have that. But you do have to be able to legally possess a firearm to possess one here. But yeah, I don't leave home without it.
You got to do what you got to do.
I honestly hope I never have to use it, just so I'm straight. I hope I never have to use it.
Right. It should never have to come to that, ever.
It really shouldn't. It really shouldn't. You know, like my daughter like all the stuff that happens in public schools, yeah, I was worried.
Yeah.
But here in Utah, there's actually 2 officers walking around every school every day when it's in.
That's crazy.
And believe it or not, teachers here are allowed to have a firearm in their desk if they want to. I'm not saying they do, but it's an if they want to. It's an option for them.
Oh boy. That's the kind of world that we're living in. It's just so sad because
It is.
growing up, I think John Jay and I are around the same age where it was the 80s and everybody kind of knew each other. We all kind of, everybody kind of helped each other out, got along and everything. And, I don't know. I'll shut up because
I got to turn this heater off. It's killing
it's
me.
it's more than football. I mean, it's kind of past that now. It's like
it is. It is.
It
when
really
I
is,
grew
but-
up, I'm 47. I'm not gonna lie. I'm, when
Oh
I
yeah,
grew
of
up,
course,
it wasn't the worst thing you had to worry about going to school was just getting in a fight with someone you didn't get along with.
Right. Yeah,
Or
the whole
just the
schoolyard.
standard stuff.
Yeah,
You didn't have to
right.
worry about what you have to worry about today.
Yep.
Exactly.
I went to school
It's
in the
not that
Mission
deep.
District, and that area is known for its reputation. It's not what it was, and it's changed. But when I was a kid, me and my younger sister, we went to the same school out there, and we would take the bus, and you always had the blue click, the red click, all that BS. So I was around it my whole life.
Well, so back to trivia. We're on number 9. And who did I start with last? I started with Sponge, right?
No, John. It was John.
I started with you at number 7, but I think you were away, Sponge. So, and I think anyone you knew of would have probably been taken because
Yeah.
But it's cool, buddy. It's cool. So we're gonna start with Melissa on this one. We're going with number 9.
Brandon
Current
Willis.
performer. Yep.
Brandon Willis.
Brandon Willis is yes. Our rookie tight end. Yes.
I miss rooting for Willis.
A rookie tight end that can block, catch, and that didn't get used because he's a rookie. I'm disappointed, Kyle. You got to do better, buddy.
Actually, he did
All right.
use him towards the end of the year because of things with Charlie Warner and Ross Dwelly missing the rest of the year and stuff. But that's a big step for Kyle because Kyle really hates using rookies.
Ross Dwelly supposedly has great hands. But yes, we're doing number 9 now, buddy. But so if he has great hands, why ain't he on the field catching balls? Why isn't this happening? Like, Charlie Warner actually beat him out for his spot at some point. So we'll see what happens with the tight end position moving forward. We got Cameron Latu coming back from injury.
Plus, we don't know if Charlie Warner's going to be back because he's also a free agent.
So is Ross Dwelly. I'm hoping they don't bring him back because it's kind of like we could use that roster spot for maybe a player that will actually hit the field. Well, okay, Ross Dwelly hit the field on special teams, but
I've given up.
Number 9, though. Number 9.
Gone. Kittle seems to bring him back.
Number 9.
Carcats. Number 9, buddy.
There you go.
Braden Willis is taken.
Shout out Bryant, Robbie Gold.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Bryant. Of course.
Way to check the check, Carcass. Good job.
But Red Jet, who do you got for number 9?
All right, I'm tired of guessing. I'm tired of naming stupid names. Let's see what the chat has to say about all this. Nobody, of course not. Arnold Schwarzenegger. There. How about that?
Ooh. He might have been he might have been good for like the special teams offensive line blocking. He's a strong guy, right?
Here's a better name, and he actually did play, and he passed away. But this wasn't his number, but this is more of a shout out. Carl Weathers.
Okay, you brought it up though. Did you see the Super Bowl commercial?
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh
dude.
no, you guys missed it. It was
I
the
didn't watch
funniest Super Bowl commercial I saw.
any
And
commercial.
It was
was
so
about-
corny.
It was about how he
Let him
doesn't
finish. Let him
pronounce
talk.
R, after everything, like radar. He'd say radar,
Yes.
I thought it was hilarious. I was
That was
dying.
hilarious. Babe,
I was
Oh my God.
dying. It was
that was
great.
hilarious. That was class.
But all right, John Jay, number 9, former 49ers.
Let's see. Did Phil Dawson wear it?
Yes.
No,
Yes, for 2 years.
That's my guy.
Little Sponge, can you think of any former 49ers that wore number 9?
2 guys I had got taken.
Okay. So we have Sean Andrews, 2009, 2010. I don't even know who he was. He's probably our kicker. And,
What? Say that again, David. I'm
Jim
sorry.
Asmus in 1987. Phil Dawson, 13 through 15. Robbie Gold, 2017 through 2022.
Oh, wow.
Barry Helton in 1988 through 1990. We got a Super Bowl champion there.
Yeah.
Jeff Kemp, 1986, and Braden Willis, current. We're going to number 10 now.
Uh-oh.
Number 10. Oh, you said up.
The cursed.
Uh-oh, here
It's
we go.
cursed, folks. Number 10 is cursed, okay? They just should ban it. Don't
Pick
retire it,
me.
just ban
Pick
it.
me.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
shit.
choices on here.
Look at those.
New
Oh, are
and
they
old.
ever?
There's a lot of choices on here. I think I know a couple names that people are going to say. But we're starting with Melissa. It's CarCast this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay. I'll go.
Sponge. What's going on, little Sponge here? Oh, he's got that. You got that. You got that East Coast bias Wi-Fi, buddy. It's like
East Coast bias.
I'll go Kendrick Bourne. He used to wear it back in 2017.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice.
man. Yep.
Good name. There you go. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was the Kendrick Bourne. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Yes.
Kendrick Bourne.
Who was
Yes,
said
he did
already?
wear it in 2017 before he changed to 84.
Yeah,
Who was said already?
Kendrick Bourne.
KB.
So Red Jet, your turn. No, former players that wore number 10.
James, I wear my suits tight. Garapolo. Got it.
Hmm.
You do? I ain't lying. I tell the truth.
Man, I can't believe it.
There's
I'm
another
looking at
there's
that
another
name.
special there's another special teams guy. If you want to shout out Brian.
There is a special teams guy. He was on our team for 3 years. John Jay, who do you got? Former players that wore number 10.
Former players that wore number 10. So we
Or current.
oh
There's
current.
a current.
Oh yeah, Ronnie Bell.
There you go.
There you go.
But go
I
Buckeyes.
like the positivity there. Now, Lil Sponge,
Man, John.
former current.
Man, John, you really took mine there.
He said you really took mine.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know any.
Okay. Melissa?
Kyle Williams.
Yep, I knew that name was going to be
Oh,
said.
Remind me.
Oh, Lord. All right. That part.
All right. So to go through the list,
list.
we got Matt Bauer in 1981, Pat Barnes in 1999, Ronnie Bell, current, Ed Blount, or Blunt, no, it's Blount, 1987, Kendrick Bourne, 2017, Mike Connell, 1978. Bruce
Oh, wow, okay.
Ellington. I remember when we did this the first time. I'm sorry I had to delete that. But when we did this the first time, that was my guess. BJ Fleck, 2004. James Richard Garoppolo for too long. Zane Gonzalez in 2023. Steve Mike Mayer in 1975 and 76. George Mira in 64 through 68. Dennis Morrison in 74. Of course, Kyle Williams from 2010 through 2013.
Oh, boy.
And Klaus Wilsemeyer, 1992 through 1994. I don't know if many guys have wore this next one, number 11. Let's see. We just started with what?
Me.
Who? Yeah, I was going to say it's Red Jet's turn to start. But current or former players that wore number 11.
Yep, we started with me. Yep.
There's a current. There's a current. I'm going to be surprised if you don't say it.
And I should know it. That's a damn shame. I should know this. Oh. Okay, give me a letter. That'll help. I mean, just one letter. I think I could probably figure it out from there.
B. First name starts with a B.
Oh, man. Okay, 2 letters.
8-Town Down.
There's no time limit on this. Anyway, give me 2 letters.
Okay. I'm gonna
She ain't running the show. You are.
I gave you.
You said B.
I think I would give you a hint, but I think
I
I'll
gave
give it
you
away.
the letter, though.
Okay,
It was
BA.
BA.
Brandon, not you. Duh. God. Jesus. Hello.
Oh, we got. All right, stopping in.
Next time, all you have to do is say
David
Riley's go.
Corona.
What's up, guys?
Buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Hi,
You still out and about with the wife?
Hello,
Take care of
Corona's wife.
Valentine's Day.
Hello,
Oh.
Corona's
Happy
wife.
Valentine's.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Happy
Even though I've seen
Valentine's
you before.
Day.
Thank you.
Aw. It's pretty.
No, David's
Aw.
probably. I know David's taking good care of her.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
How was dinner?
Awesome, man.
Hey, what movie? What movie?
What we watch?
Madam, web Madam.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
That's the
Yeah,
new,
my Valentine's
Marvel
currently my daughter, because of course I'm single. But she is all the way in Belize and she has a husband, so I don't know if I can count her anymore.
Of course you
Probably
can,
not.
David.
Who?
Once you're dad, you're always dad.
That's right.
That's all right.
Facts.
I got a godson.
How's he doing?
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, folks, I think I've told this story. My daughter's a Cowboys fan, but she married a 49er fan, so she does have taste.
Oh, same thing right here
He
too.
can be saved. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun.
All right, so we got
Cowboys fan too.
Red Jet guest Brandon Ayuk. I did mark that down, right? Oh,
Yes, you do.
John Jay,
I'm gonna go with
former players with number 11.
I'm gonna go with the one I picked on Friday, Marquise Goodwin.
Oh, good one.
That was one guy.
That is a good one. Oh, where the heck? We got the East Coast Wi-Fi going on. We currently have. What is going on there? Yeah, East Coast Wi-Fi. We currently have 2 YouTube ghosts, folks. That's an anomaly. Nope. There goes CarCast. So now we're down to one YouTube ghost. He's right under me. I'm not scared.
Don't be scared.
So let's see. John Jay, hey, Spongy, it's your turn.
Alex Smith.
Yep, he got one.
I was gonna say that one too.
I was just like, give me a letter. Like, God dang it, I should know this. Oh, shit. It's funny.
Yep, Spongy got one. So let's see, Corona, you're here. So you get a guess. Number 11, Alex Smith and Brandon Ayuk is taken.
And Marquise.
And Marquise Goodwin.
That. I forgot about that number. Damn.
I don't know. I have to pass.
Okay. Melissa, former, number 11.
Quentin Patton.
Yep. That was actually my guess on Friday, believe it or not. Carcast.
Josh Johnson, baby.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, the guy.
He is.
Hey,
Is that everybody?
All
I
right,
didn't
Spongy,
skip anybody.
I don't want to
did
hear it. I don't want to
We've
hear
had
it.
Yeah,
kind of a
you got
switcheroo
everybody.
going
You-
on. I got everybody.
You got everybody.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Sponge is funny.
I'm counting it as you go along, so make sure you got everybody.
Yeah, we're going to 15. What time is it? How long we been on? Okay. Yeah,
An
we're gonna
hour.
go to 15.
Hour and
Then we'll
45.
talk a little bit of 49ers, of course.
It's like your brother shaking on the ground and stuff.
But next is number 12.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Ooh, 12.
It is kind of a hard one, especially because there's only 4 players all time that have wore number 12.
I think this guy changed like 3 times already.
Damn. Ooh,
I think
pass me.
Who did I start?
Pass
Who did I
me, 'cause I
start
don't
with
know.
last time? I started with Red Jet. It's John Jay.
Yep,
John Jay, number 12, buddy, former 49ers.
I'm gonna go with Friday. The same guy, Trent Dilfer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's only 4. There's only 4 all
Yeah,
time.
it's only a small amount, right?
So, Spongy, what do you got, buddy?
Man. Oh, wait. It was just in my head. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm the best.
Okay. David Corona, former 49ers with number 12.
Number 12. And
3 out of the 4 well before your time, buddy.
I can't think of one right now.
Okay. Let's see. Carcass, you got rearranged. Did Red Jet? Red Jet fell out. Red Jet fell out. Let's go. Oh, she back.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm order. Now I'm really gonna have to be thinking to keep track of things here. Let's see. Carcass, you're next, right? Or did you guess?
I think I'm next. I didn't guess yet. The only one that really pops in my head is John Brody.
That's the long tenured guy. He was here. That's actually the reason there's only 4, because that number is retired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Former 49er quarterback.
John Brody.
All right. Red Jet. Oh, hold on. Melissa's turn first, right?
There's an echo.
It's probably me. Hold on. Oh no, it ain't me.
Oh, well, who dropped out? Sponge.
He's got
playing musical chairs tonight, folks.
Oh wait, what the Spongy?
He's got that East Coast bias Wi-Fi, you know. But all right. So who am I on? I'm confused now. I got Carcast. I got John Jay. David Corona passed, right? On number 12?
Yeah, I'll pass.
Maybe Melissa.
Same here.
Melissa. Yeah, okay. Melissa.
I'm just gonna throw a random name out there because the quarterback I was gonna say was taken. Michael James. I feel like it was one of those like random receivers that came in.
He was. But yeah, so there's only 4 all time. You got John Brody, Trent Dilfer, Murray Duncan, and this is 1954 and 55. John Brody joined us in 1957. This is how long ago.
Jeez.
And Hal Ledvard in 1953.
Wow. That was
I
probably
know.
like
This
cheese
is, like I said,
our
well
days.
before
Yeah.
our time. Right. But yeah, number 12 is a retired number because of John Brody. 13 ain't, though. There's all kinds of players that have number 13.
I love my 13, even though everybody else hates him as soon as his name is mentioned.
Who? Just say it. No.
Can I?
No.
Well, we're not on 13
Nah,
yet.
go
So.
ahead. Go ahead.
This
I
dude
don't
David.
want
This
to
dude
jump
David.
it.
Dude, there's all kinds of players here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 players to choose from.
I know there was a dude in 2019.
For the number 13?
There's a dude in 2019 that was Jimmy G's guy. When all our other guys.
Hold on.
My bad.
So we started.
I'll
Where did
tell
we
you.
start with last time? Carcast. So we're starting with David Corona. David Corona, players that wear number 13, current or former?
Brock Purdy.
Yep. Melissa, what do you got?
Richie James. I love Richie James. I don't care what anyone says.
I was going to say that, but I said Brock Purdy.
God damn it, Melissa.
You know, Richie James is actually on the Chiefs right now.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yes, he was last year. Now
And McKinnon won the Super Bowl too, man.
I know.
Twice.
I know, it's
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
But,
yeah, they signed
so John Jay.
over there. I don't want one.
Yeah, I know, right? But John Jay, former players that wore number 13, current's already taken.
Sean Hill.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You know, a play I remember from him is he was running down the sideline. This is Mike Singletary was head coach. And Sean Hill was like running down the sideline, had his helmet ripped off. And he just kept booking on down the sideline. I mean, pumped the whole team up. It was awesome. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But Red Jet, who do you got? Former players, number 13.
Dang it. I should know those. BP taken, Sean Hill taken,
Richie James taken.
Richie James taken. Crap. That leaves me with 9, and I am at a loss. I'm going to, in essence of time, I'm going to pass because I know you want to talk about the Niners too.
Okay. Carcass, what do you got, buddy?
River Craycraft.
Yep.
Comment. I
2021.
need to copy off a Carcast paper more often.
we have Frank Albert, 1952. Steve Bono, 1989 through 93. I know. He signed a big contract with Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to him. Aaron Burbridge in 2016. River Craycraft, 2021. Joe Hastings, 2011. Sean Hill, 07 through 09. Richie James, 18 through 20. Stevie Johnson in 2014. I don't even remember him. Brock Purdy, current. Tim Rattay, 2000 through 2005. And Tom Whittem, 1973 through 77.
Wow. Yeah,
that's crazy, ain't it? We're almost to the point. We got 2 numbers left. I don't see Spongy in the chat. He must have that Philadelphia Eagle.
He cut out for the night. It's in the chat. He said he was leaving for the night.
Yeah, he's got to, if he's got to go, he's got to go. It's okay.
Yeah.
Got that school stuff, buddy. School's important, okay?
Yep. School comes first. What you got to do.
Yep, so current or former players that have number 14. We started it where this last time?
I think it was me.
Yeah, it was.
We're starting it with Melissa.
Can you guys go on without me? I need to go get something to drink. My throat's sore.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
John Jay, current or former players with number 14.
Sam Darnold wears 14.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, dang it, he sure does. Golly.
Red Jet, current or former, and I mean that I'm looking at 20 names.
Damn! Oh my God.
I am. I'm looking at 20 names.
Fuck. And I really should know this. That's a damn shame. Golly. Oh, one letter. If I don't get it, I don't get it. That's a damn shame.
I'm trying to find someone you're going to. Oh, how about I'll give you a first name. This is from the late 90s. Jim.
Oh.
I'll give you another clue. Bust.
How many did we have in the late 90s?
So
I'm dead. I'm gonna pass. Damn it, I should know this.
Carcast, who do you got? The current's taken, so former players with number 14.
Y.A. Tittle.
That's actually the guy I guessed, and yes.
Wow, he went way. That was long before either one. All of us were alive.
1952 to 1960. Carcass was with us for this last season of trivia, and Y.A. Tittle came up a lot.
Oh, okay. I kept your notes. Good job. Kept those receipts.
David Corona, former players with number 14, buddy.
Oh man.
No, 14.
14. I can't think of one right now. Sam Donald, but they already said that. So yeah, I can't think of one right now.
Okay, you're good. And Melissa's not back, but so we'll go on through the list here, right? Sam Darnold, current. Matt Domris, 1976. Jim Drunkenmiller. I know you probably remember that name now.
Please.
97 to 98. Chad Hall, 2012. Chris Harper, 2016. Max McCaffrey in 2018. Bill Musgrave, 1991 through 94. JT O'Sullivan in 2008. Kassam Osgood, 2014, 13, and 14. Tom Owens, 74 and 75. Dennis Patera, 1968. Brock Purdy actually had number 14. He was number 14 in the preseason. And then when we got to the season, I guess whoever had 14 got cut, or 13, and he took 13. Muhammad Sanu, it was one of his many numbers. Jerome Simpson in 2015. Joey Sly, the kicker that we had for a game to cover for Robbie Gold in 2021. Vinny Sutherland in 2001. Y.A. Tittle, 1952 to 1960. He was part of the $1 million backfield, if y'all didn't know.
Oh, wow.
Ray Wersching, 1977 through 1987. That was our punter back then. Kevin White, 2020. And Jeff Wilkins. A lot of folks don't know that we actually had him on our squad in 95 and 96 before he joined the Rams and become good. Yeah, he's probably still their best kicker all time, unfortunately.
Yay, we're now on to my favorite number.
Number 15.
I think we already know who Melissa's taking.
You know, we started it with Melissa last time and she didn't answer, so we're going to start it with Melissa this time.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the Super Bowl superstar who had 2 touchdowns, Jawan Jennings.
Yep. Yeah, he should have been, if we would have won, I think he should have won the MVP, but you know.
Period.
Red Jet. And there's a couple that are, you know, current-ish on here.
Former-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with Michael gets his chain snatched by Richard Sherman Crabtree. Let's go.
He did get his chain snatched.
He
You're not
sure the
lying.
hell
He really,
did.
yes, he
sure
did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that.
Carcast, former players with number 15.
Pierre Garçon.
Let's
Oh, hey,
go!
2017,
whoa.
2018.
Carcast.
Carcast is good at this. David Corona, what do you got? Former players with number 15.
Number 15.
Think double T, Corona.
Oh, don't
You know
remind me of
anybody
that
who
guy.
has number 15 on the Niners? You know who has number 15 on the Niners? Oh, okay. I can't think of one right now. Only Jennings.
Think of someone that has the same name as a 71.
Oh, Trent Williams.
Think of the last name of LT.
Come on, David, you got this.
Come on, baby.
I can't
He's
get
a former wide receiver.
No time limit. You got it.
He was a wide receiver, not named Crabtree or Jennings.
He was pretty small.
Come on, Corona.
You said his first name a minute ago.
Didn't he used to play on special teams as well? He used to play on special teams, right? Too.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Honestly, all right, you're good. John Jay, what do you got?
I tried, Shell.
Number 15.
So I didn't have one because you guys picked some good ones, but now I remember Trent Taylor.
That's it.
There it is. Nice. That's
the guy was a preseason and training camp beast.
Oh, that little small guy.
He'd hit the regular season, and it's
He's
like
a little small guy.
You know,
right?
He didn't produce. It was crazy.
He was actually a star in 07 when we had Brian Hoyer, and then he got hurt. Then he got hurt again, and then he got the infection, and now he's in Ohio the last day I remember. For either like the Browns or the Bengals.
I gotta find the website again because I forgot to read the names. But there's a few that are like way, that are way back in history.
Oh wow. Excuse me. Sorry.
And we are about to talk 49ers, so everyone get their juices flowing when it comes to that.
Oh boy. Pass.
So we got Michael Crabtree, Pierre Garçon, Juwan Jennings, John Kilgore. This is 1969, well before our time.
That's way back, yeah.
Jason McCabley in 2005. Jim McCann, 1971-72. Lamar McCann, 1963. Mike Morosky, 1986. Jim Powers, 1952 and 53. Raul Preston in 1999, and Trent Taylor in 2020. But yeah, so when it comes to 49ers, we have lost some coaches. We lost our assistant defensive line coach. We lost Anthony Lynn. Was it Gary Kubiak went to New Orleans to be their offensive coordinator? And they, for some reason, fired Steve Wilkes, although losing the Super Bowl wasn't his fault. And I mean, I've been thinking about this situation while I was working because I had like some mindless machining going on. I was just bolting parts in, taking them out, and looking at parts like we have some corroded material, so I have to pick and choose where I'm machining it. But and I was thinking, it's like Honestly, I think either way, win or lose, I think he was going to let go of Steve Wilkes because there's some stuff like that happened over the course of the season, like the Minnesota game when Kyle threw him under the bus for calling that zero blitz right before the halftime.
Oh,
there was a few incidents similar to this as we were going. So I think either way, Steve Wilkes was done. And no, the Super Bowl loss is not his fault. He's not the offensive line coach.
There you go.
Honestly, I think that guy's got to go. Kyle needs to do better. It's time to it's time to rework.
You talking about Chris Forster?
Yes. I think he needs to go.
Kyle doesn't fire his daddy's people.
Seahawks Eddie, shout out to you, buddy. And that's true. He should not have done it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Chris Forrester, what has he produced? Aaron Banks was the second-round draft pick. He's supposed to be good, right?
Exactly.
He brought in
Other
Feliciano.
than that, what has he produced? Spencer Burford, he's a good backup. He's solid backup. But when it comes to starters, I don't honestly I like Spencer Burford. Don't get me wrong. He's a good dude. But I don't think he's starting material.
McKivitz held his own this year, but I don't think he's going to be the long term.
Yeah.
McKivitz actually did. McKivitz did pretty good. Minus, like, if you line up a speed rusher on him and you put Brock Purdy in the shotgun, you're giving the speed rusher the advantage. You put Brock Purdy under center, that speed rusher is going to have to go through McKivitz, not around him.
Hey, McKnight, you guys have a good night. The bus is coming.
All right, buddy.
Night. Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, you too. You guys have a good night.
All right.
So today it was mindless machine work. I'm telling you.
Same.
Some days it's not. Like Friday, Monday, and yesterday I was doing an incredibly in-depth arts and crafts machine job because of how you had to line up the part, and then the part was like incredibly warped. And either way, I did my job. They're done. They're out for finished work. And apparently I was only supposed to do 7 a day, they told me. I did 10 a day, and I got the thing done like a day. It got sent out a day and a half early. So my boss is happy,
There you go.
But
all that matters.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Just doing laundry.
But it's I get my job done, and that's the point here. Kyle did not get his job done.
There it is.
He did not win us a Super Bowl. And
Kyle needs to do what I'm doing. Clean it up.
I'm not into participation trophies myself. I'm really not.
Oh, same here.
John Lynch.
And my daughter, when she was like a little kid playing t-ball and the early days of softball and what was going on back then, they all got trophies. If they won the league championship or not, right? On the way home, I think she was either 7 or 8. And she goes, "Dad, I know we didn't win the championship, so this is a participation trophy, right?" I was like, I never told her a thing about them. First time I've ever talked to her about it.
Like, how do you
and
know?
It was like, yes, honey, it is, And I'm like, well, but what matters is, did you have fun? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's what matters. But when it comes to professional sports, there's no participation.
It's not the issue, right? And having
second place is number 2. It's number 2. There's one thing that counts, and that's the championship.
There you go.
And at this point, Kyle, you're looking like the early days of Andy Reid, buddy. Just can't get it done. Have a great team, but you just can't get it done. And a lot of this starts with ownership. The Yorks took over. The franchise was an absolute mess for many years. Then come Jim Harbaugh Actually, we had a guy in the front office that built that team that for some reason they let go, and they put Trent Baalke in his place. Number one, that was a mistake. And then you picked Baalke over Harbaugh, and we all saw what happened in 14, 15, 16. That was the results.
Facts.
And then it's like now he brings in Lynch and Shanahan, and they build this team. And honestly, Shanahan's been here 7 years. Our Super Bowl window has probably been open 5 years, which is a long time.
Long time. Yep. Too long.
And it is. I mean, at some point, the window slams shut. And that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the Super Bowl hangover, affecting this team. Is it going to affect them in a bad way? Is it going to motivate them?
Question.
Go for it.
Sorry to cut you off. Didn't mean to do that. But I just had a question. Okay, so next Super Bowl location is New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what it takes, we don't personally because we don't play. We're fans, so we're going to react to how they play and how the, plays are called and executed. We really think we got a fighting chance to even go, dare I say it, 9-8 this year? Does anybody see that realistically happen given our storied past of either we're the almost team. We almost did it. We almost made it. We almost won it. This is the second time that we have played the Chiefs and we have shot ourselves in the foot twice. I'm just trying to, make it make sense because really, am I bothered by this loss? No. Because we're no longer, in my opinion, and I'm probably going to say this on Tara Dome show tomorrow too, we are not new to winning. We are true to losing. That's a real jacked up thing to say. So
can we talk about
how you guys feel about it?
Can we talk about how much a baller Jair Brown is? Like, come on. Getting 2 careers.
We can get to that in just a moment.
All right.
But it's true. And I mean, we have a comment that is also facts. Look, Damian Lee's talking about how the Warriors had to get rid of Mark Jackson and bring in Steve Kerr to get it done, right? And that's a fact. They had to change head coaches. That's what he's getting at.
Santa Clara Bills.
And right now, yes, Andrew Martinez, we are the Santa Clara Bills.
Yes, we are. Sad.
If I could respond to Damian Lee as a diehard Warriors fan, Mark Jackson taught the Warriors how to play defense because the Warriors, for those who remember way back, we were scoring 120 points a night, but we were giving up 130 points a night. Mark Jackson got there, and the game changed. And I'm not saying that he couldn't do it. I think he didn't get a fair. Maybe I'm just biased because I was a huge fan of Mark Jackson. Kerr got to basically get the reward of winning the titles because he did not put that team together. So that's my thoughts on that.
He inherited it. Yeah, he inherited it. That's for sure. Because we, like to John Jay's point, we went to the playoffs twice and lost twice in a row against the Clippers. And that was the perception of Jackson was that was as far as the Warriors were going to go. And then, we know what happened with that. So,
I don't follow the NBA, but the Clippers are still around. I haven't followed the NBA since the late 2000s. So,
I just want my Supersonics to come back. I mean, how many basketball teams can say their name is the Supersonics? How cool of a name is that? I don't know something about that name.
Well, we get what you're saying, Bryant. The Niners will bounce back. Okay, buddy. We get what you're saying. And yes, the Bills did lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. But, we've been to the NFC Championship game 3 years in a row and still haven't got it done.
Mm-hmm.
We've lost 3 Super Bowls in a row when we did get there. So, yeah, we pretty much were getting into the Buffalo Bills territory,
That's scary.
Dude, I remember the Supersonics being around. I do. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. I remember that. I remember them.
Yeah.
But at this point, changes. Something needs to change. Kyle, I've been saying this, and at first it's a joke, but at this point, would you guys bring in a guy like, say Bill Belichick to be the defensive coordinator?
It's been floating around, that's for sure.
I'd rather bring
Kyle. So that I'm going to give you some insight to what I'm thinking. Kyle actually respects Bill. So if Bill comes in, he's our defensive coordinator, and he sees Kyle come out and just start passing the ball. Bill walks up and whispers in his ear, "What are you doing, CMC?"
More like, what are you doing? Run the football.
Exactly. We came out, we had 2 3-and-outs right off the bat, right after halftime.
Off the bat. Right.
And CMC touched the ball once during that quarter, I believe. Then we started moving the ball, but that was only when Kyle finally realized, hey, passing the ball against these guys ain't going to work. They're one of the best pass defenses in the league. Your head coach, you should know this.
Yeah, right. You should be prepared for that.
And it's all on Kyle. This whole loss, all on Kyle. Like, you can say Ray, didn't do the right thing with the punt. He may have panicked a little bit. And at that point, yes, he should have fallen on the ball. That was a big play right there. They scored a touchdown. That hurt. But we also got 2 turnovers. They got 2 turnovers. We didn't do anything with our 2 turnovers.
There it is.
And it was the offense that didn't do anything with the 2 turnovers. It was Kyle. And, and I also look at Forrester, like, your offensive line doesn't know how to pick up a blitz, dude. Like, this is all your job. Your job is to have them prepared for what KC has done all season long, and you did not have them prepared. Kyle, yeah, you have your guys, but there comes a certain point in time where you need to look at the weak spot of the team, which is the O-line, and you need to improve that. You need to bring in better players. You need to bring in a better offensive line coach.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go somewhere next year? Or do you want another participation trophy? I don't want a participation trophy. No, that's not what the 49ers are about. We're about winning Super Bowls. And our CEO, Jed York, is content with making the NFC Championship and losing a Super Bowl. I'm not. A lot of folks don't know this, but Ed DeBartolo Jr. almost fired Bill Walsh for losing an NFC Championship game. Carmen Policy talked him out of it. This is back in the 80s, the golden years. And, the next year, I think Bill Walsh won it, and then he handed it off to George Seifert. But, yes, this happened. Eddie DeBartolo was hardcore. We're winning Super Bowls. And he handed the team to the Yorks, and I don't honestly think they knew anything about football at first. Because, the first, 10 years, I'm going to say, they had the team. We had that great comeback against the Giants. That was a good team, but that team was built by DeBartolo Jr.'s people.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then that team dispersed. Football players don't last forever.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, it was all on the Yorks to hire the right people to do it, and the organization was a mess.
Mm-hmm. I know, because this was not in the newspapers, but his sister, who did not want the team, and DeBartolo was like, this is what he said: it's better for me not to operate the team after the scandal. So there's a lot of stories, but I'll just say this one, that he said, let me just give it to my sister, and I'll operate the DeBartolo Empire, the company, and she did not want it. And apparently there was times where she could have sold the team if she wanted to do it, but for whatever the reason, for the respect that she had to her brother, she kept the team. So what she did was she gave it to her husband's Dr. York. And I'm not saying he's a bad dude. He's probably a good dude, but he also doesn't know football. So when Jet got old enough, they passed it to him.
Yeah, it was just, and he actually, what's up? We got a fact. I might just do that if we make it next year.
Damn, we're gonna do 24 hours.
I got coffee.
He did it
I
too.
got coffee. I'll take a day. I'll take a day off of work and make sure I'm well rested.
Yeah, you were on
coffee.
I gotta sleep. I can't lose my,
Yeah.
Well, people were dropping off.
As long as I got people rolling through,
Yeah, people came and hung out.
As long as I got people rolling through. I tuned in. I tuned into that stream on the channels of people that I know and follow.
I saw you in the chat. Mm-hmm.
He
did it. No, well, fun fact, he did it for 24 hours. Well, he did it for 24 hours and 5 whole seconds. He sure did.
Actually, it didn't come out to that show. The way YouTube cut him off, it came out to 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 57 seconds.
No, it was 24 hours and 5 seconds. I saw it. So anyway.
No, I meant when it came up to his actual channel, when he tried uploading it, right? You were there.
That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. Can we move on? How about that?
Wow.
So Andrew Martinez is correct. Ed DeBartolo Jr. fired George Seifert after going 12-4 in 96, but losing the NFC Championship game.
Right.
He did. And that's the type of owner that we have. We have a guy that's content with being relevant but not winning it. And that's
right.
I'm a Niner fan from a day and age where we win Super Bowls. We don't go, like I said, number 2 is number 2.
That's right.
There's only one thing to do, and that's to win the Super Bowl.
Can I say something, David?
Sure.
I came from that same time too. We were a fan base that laughed together, cried together, respected each other, valued each other. We don't do that shit anymore. Excuse my language, but we don't. I'm not mad that we lost. I'm mad at how some people are reacting. I get it. People are in their feelings, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, grow up. I said what I said. I don't care. Some of y'all are about as real as a $3 bill. Yeah, I said it. We don't cut each other off. We don't overtalk people. We don't disrespect people. Just because some of us may have been on that 24-hour stream does not mean you know. Period. That doesn't mean that you're the end all be all. Nobody here is an end all be all. Okay? So I said what I said. All right? I don't care anymore. I'm tired of people disrespecting each other. I am tired of people slandering each other, talking their shit. Grow up. You're not the team. Okay? They don't pay your bills. They don't care about you until that ticket scans and your ass is in that seat. We're fans. Okay? It's over. We lost. Get used to the fact that we've been losing. Get used to the fact that we have no answers why they've been losing. David, I know you'll agree with me. You and I are in the same age, right? Where we always go, do you not hear it? Should have, would have, could have, if this, then that. Does that change the fact that we just lost? I rest my case.
It doesn't. And I look at it like it's the head coach. It's his job to have the team prepared. It's his job to help the team produce. And
know the overtime rules and the know the overtime
everything.
Rules.
I don't know how much truth there is to that.
I don't know.
Richard Sherman actually said it's also the players,
you had
have
2
to know
weeks
these
to
overtime rules too.
You had 2 freaking weeks to prepare.
The analytics actually says to defer with those new rules. Defer because then you know what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just it's one of those things. It's on Kyle. The loss is on Kyle, and he needs to take responsibility for it. And I don't ever see him do that.
Yeah, I think
we need to execute. You need to have the team ready for what's coming. The Chiefs were doing the same thing all year. They blitzed. They had a good defense. They did a lot of blitzing. You didn't have our offensive line prepared because there were guys running free at Purdy. If Purdy had an extra second, what do you saw Ayuk can throw it to him? Oh, yeah. I guarantee he would have. But he couldn't because they didn't pick up the blitz. They weren't practicing that. It's all on Kyle. You got to fix this, Kyle.
Yep.
You need to win Super Bowls. You're a 49er. You're not the Detroit Lions or the Arizona Cardinals or all these teams that don't go. You're not. You're a 49er.
That don't have a ring. That don't even have a ring, much less a championship, an NFC or AFC championship for that matter. Yes. Why aren't we holding this guy accountable for his actions? I mean, why are we holding people responsible? Why are we going around it? Why are we not addressing the elephant in the room? That's all I'm asking.
I barely heard that Fred was the one that's saying that was saying that he's gonna accept the ball in the overtime. Wasn't Kyle's decision. I don't know if that's true, but
no. Fred goes out there with orders from Kyle.
Okay, I just heard that. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's true.
It's not true. It's not true. Anyone saying that is just trying for clicks, CarCast.
I want to point out something. This has nothing to do with the Super Bowl. And I don't know if it was 2017 or 2018 where they changed the overtime rules. You cannot win overtime with a field goal. If you kick a field goal, the other team gets the ball. We did the same thing. We kicked the field goal. Kansas City got the ball. Kansas City knew what to do, and they scored a touchdown. So at the end of the day, they can all say, oh, Kyle was like, I wanted to kick the field goal. I wanted them to get the possession, and I wanted to win in the third possession. Don't know why you said that to the media. Didn't have to be said. Exactly. It is what it is, but they changed the rule. If you want to win the game, you score a touchdown. Now, they changed the overtime rules in the Super Bowl, so even if we did score a touchdown, Kansas City was in the goal down, and they're going to score the touchdown and go for two. Either they were going to win it in the 2-point conversion, or the Niners would have been the Super Bowl champions. Kicking the field goal is what you're saying is that you believe the defense is good enough to stop Patrick Mahomes and stop him to kick a field goal. That's what Kyle in his mind believed. Do I believe him? I don't know. At the end of the day, you got to know the overtime rules. Just think about it. Score a touchdown. Score a touchdown.
Thank you.
I think this overtime rule has been around, right? Since we didn't see it last year.
No. Yeah, we did. So, CarCast, this is the adjustment. If the first team that receives the ball goes down and kicks a field goal, then the other team has a chance to receive the ball and go down and match, right? Or win the game with a touchdown. The rules changed where if the first team goes down and scores a touchdown, they just win the game. That was the former rules. The rules changed where if the first team that receives it goes down and scores a touchdown, the other team gets the ball and they get a chance to go down and match. And then it's next team scores wins. So before, the other team wouldn't have the chance to go down and score a touchdown. The team that scored first won the game. But if they kicked a field goal, then the other team receives the ball and gets a chance to match.
Yeah.
So the difference is both teams, no matter what, if the first team kicks the field goal, that's what happened to us. They went down and they scored a touchdown and won.
Hey,
so
it is.
Yeah. But if that's what the NFL is going to do moving forward, then just leave it that way, right?
Don't keep.
But
exactly.
either way, losses on Kyle. That's all I have to say. He has to do better.
Yeah.
Well,
what about that?
But anyway, it's getting kind of late. I got to work early. Let's see. We got 2 channels here. John Jay, what you got going on this week, buddy?
Not much. I'm going to take a break. Enjoy life. Do some stuff. I'll be back during the combine. So that's about it.
Sweet. There's nothing wrong with the vacation. Red Jet, I know you're going to be on Terror Dome tomorrow morning, right?
Tomorrow morning, 7:00, my time. So you are in Utah, so I think you're on the same time zone as me and John
Nope.
Jay. But yeah. Oh no,
I'm
are you Eastern?
Mountain
Oh,
Standard.
you're a little bit
I'm
ahead
8.
of me. So
Yeah,
okay, so
then
it'll
you
be
got
8:00 your
Central,
time then.
like my guy Damian Lee's in the chat. He's my good friend. It's actually like 10:47 where he's at right now, and I think it's 8:47 out there right now.
8:47 for me. Yeah, so it would be 10 for him.
Yeah,
10:47.
Melissa's on East, so it's
11:47.
11:47.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, so 7 a.m. PST, folks.
7 a.m. Tardom. Come on by, say hi if you're up and around, and you can.
Yep. But yeah, so we're gonna get on out of here, folks. Carcass, you got anything going on?
No, not really. I mean, there's not much to talk about. I'm probably gonna do some see what's going on in the draft and stuff, like guys we could draft. So I'll take a look, but nothing as yet.
I might just start doing some mock drafts just for the fun of it, folks. Live, we'll see.
Yeah, streaming.
I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's mock draft season.
Those are fun too. But
they are. Gives you a chance to learn what players the scouts are looking at, because those are the players in those mock drafts, and then you can go scout the players they're looking at, and then the Niners will pick someone you never heard of. Yep.
Yep.
That's what'll happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get on out of here. I'm gonna play my outro. It's always go Niners and F all 31 other teams. Still live. For some reason, it's not ending.